There we go. All right. We are live, hopefully live on Facebook. There we are. Yep, I can hear myself. See, look, there I am. All right. I turned myself off. Darla's going to keep an eye on us on my Facebook feed on Facebook. I'm not seeing it. There it is. All right. Okay, so very good.
You want me to share it?
Oh, that would be awesome. That would be awesome, Vicky and Darla too, if you guys wouldn't mind doing that. Janet Legere here from CLB Learning, and today we have a great call in store for you. We're going to be talking all about lead sleep, and lead sleep is a well, I mean, we're using it basically as our lead generator, as our capture to create our capture pages. It's our autoresponder. But I don't know if all of you know how more involved Lead Sleep really is and how effective it can be at getting traffic to your websites. It's a pretty incredible program, and I'm going to go through all those features today. And one thing I want to say right before we get going, Lead Sleep is one program that I highly recommend you upgrade in. It's $27 a month, the regular price. If you get the one-time offer, is I think $19.90 a month. But even at $27, that is nothing. That program generates leads for me every month, doing nothing except having my ads out there as a pro member. I can use the widget on my blog posts. We're going to go through all that. I'm going to show you a little bit. I mean, in our CLB Learning, we show you exactly how to set up the autoresponder and the page builder, but we're going to go through a little bit and show you some things that you may not know about. And then we're going to go through the little bits and pieces of lead sleep that are pretty powerful and can be, confusing and take you down rabbit holes. So I'm going to show you how not to go down the rabbit hole, but take advantage of these great resources. We'll talk about the pro ads, how to write a review, using the pay-per-click widget. I don't know if any of you guys have set that up on any of your websites or your blogs. It's an incredible little widget that you just set and forget and never have to use it again, and you'll earn pennies. You're not going to earn millions of dollars, but you will earn pennies from people visiting those websites. And I'm always surprised when I see that income come in. Tracking is something we're going to talk about too, because it's an incredible piece of Lead Sleep. I mean, until we started using Lead Sleep, we had to use a third-party program to track our advertising and what have you. But with Lead Sleep, that's all taken care of for us. I'm going to show you how we use it with our CLB rotator. We'll talk about the rotator and how you can get on it if you're not already on it. And we're going to talk about the blog to broadcast and the YouTube to broadcast, two features that I didn't even realize were there for a while. And once I set them up, I saw how powerful they were. I hope the birds are not annoying. I can hear the birds. I don't know if you can hear the birds. I don't want to close my window. It's very hot here in Calgary today. It's going to be hot for the next 2 weeks, but I can do this. Thankfully, in Calgary, it cools down in the evening. All right, we're going to go share screen, and we're going to head over into the CLB members area here. So here we are at CLB Learning. And we're going to log into the members area. Now, I'm logging in as an upgraded member in CLB Learning. If you are a free member, you still have access to everything that I have access to as an upgraded member, with the exception of a couple areas. As a free member, you will not have access to the upgraded membership bonuses, but when you log in, you'll be presented with an upgrade off potential there. I didn't even realize that wasn't on. You'll be presented with an upgrade option, and on that page, it will describe all of the upgraded membership bonuses. Now, there's one thing that is not on there, and that is the fact that when you upgrade in CLB Learning and you get your funnel set up, we will add you to our team rotator, and our members are getting traffic and new members from that rotator every day. It's pretty incredible. So here we are in the back office. One of the other things you're not going to have access to as a free member is right here, the downline mailer. Now, at the moment, we're having some issues with our mailer just because of Gmail. So we're doing some things to get that fixed, and hopefully we'll have that sorted later today. So in your back office of CLB Learning, the main thing that you're going to be accessing when you get in here, other than getting into our Telegram group and following us on Facebook and all that fun stuff, is right down here at the bottom of the page. Start your CLB funnel setup. And this is where you're going to learn all about lead sleep. Right? So when you come in here, this is the main meat and potatoes of CLB Learning, where you're going to set up your funnel. So we talk about how it works, that you're going to set up your autoresponder, your lead capture page and your landing page or bridge page, however you want to call that. The page that people are directed to after they fill out the form, where they are introduced to CLB Learning. All of that is done for you. If you're an upgraded member, we have share codes, as you'll find on this page. So when we go to the first page of the funnel setup, the first thing we ask you to do is to join Lead Sleep right here. This is going to be the link to your sponsor in CLB Learning, provided that they have filled out the downline builder right here in the affiliate toolbox, downline builder. So make sure once you sign up with Lead Sleep, you come back to CLB Learning, to the downline builder, and you add your username so that when you sponsor new people into CLB Learning, they will join Lead Sleep under you. And I promise you, if you set up your funnel and you send traffic to your funnel, you are going to get CLB members. Okay, a very high percentage of subscribers become members in CLB Learning, and you'll see that start to happen fairly quickly. When they become a member, there's an opportunity that they may very well log into the system and follow our training. Wouldn't that be great? I mean, isn't that what we hope that everyone will do? Well, a good percentage of our members do log in and get started with things, and my job is to follow up with them. Your job is to follow up with them. And as we do that, they're going to follow our steps here. And following that steps means they're going to join Lead Sleep under you. And if they upgrade, not if, when they upgrade, you're going to earn commission, 50% commission if you are an upgraded member. So here are our share codes. There's an autoresponder, landing page, and capture page. And I just realized today, sometimes my brain does actually work, that I don't have pictures here of what the capture pages look like. So until you create them, you don't know what they look like. So I will do that. I will put some pictures of those pages or a link to my default page so you can have a look at it and see what it looks like. And that's what yours is going to look like. And the reason I want to do that is because if you're a free member, you can still set up your funnel, okay? You just have to do it manually, so you won't be able to use our share codes. So if you're a free member, you are going to find right here in the download section, have a link to the email series for the autoresponder. So you just click here, it will download it to your computer. So if I click on that, it downloads it to my computer. There it is. So I'm going to open that, open that page, and there it is. So here are all the emails that are in this series. Whoops, there we go. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you, all right. Emails number 1. And then as we move down, we have all the emails here, right? Email number 2. So it tells you when to send it. The subject is there. It's all coded with the Lead Sleep codes and everything. And your signature should just, if you have your autoresponder set up properly, those should all work perfectly. All right. So you just copy and paste those into your autoresponder. All right, so that's all you need to know about CLB Learning as far as Lead Sleep is concerned. So let's head over here to Lead Sleep, shall we? All right, so here we are in the back office of Lead Sleep. Now, we talked about the rabbit hole. So as you can see from this main page right here, there's lots of rabbit holes. Look at all those ads, all those links. Oh my goodness, all this stuff I can click and go click, 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 click. And every time I click, it takes me somewhere else. Don't do that. Okay. Now, having said that, by all means, you'll see that we have featured social reviews. So you can come here and read these reviews. You can comment on them and you earn credits doing these things. On the right-hand side here, these are ads. And you'll see it says Pro Ad if you are a Pro member and you have your ads set up. We'll talk about those in a moment. Your ad is going to show up here and I get traffic from that all the time. And I get lots of members in CLB Learning. Okay, so it shows you your daily stats. You'll see that I'm not earning a lot of clicks because I don't click a lot of, I'm not in here and clicking things, but if we click on that, it opens in the same window. So you see how you go down that rabbit hole? It took me away from the members area. Now, because I don't have pop-ups working, I have to open this link in a new window. So there it is. And you'll see down in the bottom left-hand corner, when this is finished running its timer, there we go. Welcome back. It's your first ad today. Keep it up. So it shows that I've clicked one ad. So if I close this window, and then I can go over here and I can click another ad. All right, so it comes up and it's going to bring that thingy up. So I have to open it in a new window. And again, it's going to come up down in the bottom right. Bing, bada, boom. There we go. It tells me that I've earned another credit. So you could do that. You could earn as many credits as you want. If you're sitting here watching TV or doing something else, sending your ads, you can be clicking ads at the same time. Now I want to come back to the members area. Thought there was a link here that took you right back to the members area, but I don't see it. So there we go. Back into the dashboard. So see, it opened in a new window. Didn't get us down the rabbit hole too bad, but you can see how it can take you there. Even for me, it's like, where am I? How do I get back to the members area? So here we are. All right, these are reviews. Now we're going to talk about that as we go down here. We've got our credit ads. All right, so here's your free ad. Those are running down the side as well. So I do have one ad running here for CLB, free done for you system. And you'll see that I've had 9 clicks this week, 451 real visits. And I can tell you how many, you'll see how many leads we've gotten from that. The pro ads, so here's our pro ads because I'm a pro member. So I can have 10 pro ads. I think I have 5 in here. So I can still add more, and I will, but you can see we get a lot of traffic to the pro ads as compared to the free ads. Now the free ads, you have to earn credits to get credits for your ad to get seen. That makes sense? So as I'm clicking on these links here, I'm earning credits, and those credits go towards the free ad. But my pro ads are shown all along. See, it says pro, 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 pro. So my ad's going to show up there, and we get lots of traffic from that. You can bookmark ads if you're going through and you see something of interest. So let's just move down here. We talked about reviews, social reviews. Now I need to update my CLB Learning review. And what I recommend you guys do, right? We can add a new review. When you click on that, you can add a review for CLB Learning. Okay. And I recommend that you do that. And it's not a hard thing to do because watch this. This is what's really cool. Okay. When you come down here and you click on what's your experience with this program, boom. Well, look at that. It gives me all the subjects, my experience with the program so far, what I like, what I dislike, and my final verdict. What say you? There you go. You just write a few things. It doesn't have to be long or wordy. If you are long and wordy, go ahead and be long and wordy, but write a little bit of a review about CLB Learning and post it in Leads Leap. It's going to bring traffic to your website. And what will happen is when you post that review, when I come to my reviews, that review will show up here. All right, so here's my review, words from the founder. And then when you post a review, it's going to show up here. Okay, so there's one from Chris, and we got one from Michael and Everardo. But we don't have one from you, so we need one from you. All right, so you just come in here, add your review, and post it. It has to be approved, so they will approve or not approve it. And if you're wondering how to do it, right here, everywhere on Leads Leap, there is a tutorial. Okay, so they show you exactly how to do things. It's pretty darn cool. All right, so those are the ads that are running in the back of Leads Leap all by itself without you doing anything. It's kind of set and forget, right? Now we come down here to our links. So if you want to track links, now when you're tracking links, this is for outside links, links that are not Leads Leap links. So you can see here I have a link to my blog post. So if I click on this, it brings it up as a Leads Leap link, right? But it takes them to my blog and to my blog post. And it tells me that someone visited my blog post and viewed my thing, and it will even tell me if they clicked on it. So you can see here, right? So I had a couple clicks and one response. That means somebody clicked on the link on my blog post. So I think that's pretty cool. But you're not going to use the tracker for Leads Leap links because Leads Leap pages track themselves. All right. And I'll show you that in a moment. But first, I'm going to show you the rotator. Remember, I said if you're an upgraded member, you can be on our team rotator. So I come down here. Here's our lifetime members. We have currently created 1,535 subscribers for our CLB members since we started the rotator. Now, I can't remember when we started it. I think last year sometime. So I'm just clicking here to show you. This will show us our 7-day stats. I should do 30 days just to blow your minds away, but this will do it good enough. So in the last 7 days, look at right here, pro ad. Remember I showed you my little pro ads? Created 2 subscribers to CLB Learning. That may not sound like a lot to you, but I haven't done anything to get those subscribers except post my ad long time ago. All right, so it really and truly does work. Now, if I go and do the 30-day stats, you'll see something even more incredible. Takes a moment. It's still showing the 7-day stats. Come on, I don't want to change it. There we go. So if I come down here, whoops, where's my pro ad? Look at this, 18 subscribers in the last month. I think that's pretty cool. That means our members are getting free subscribers and free members into their system. So let's move down a little bit more. When you become a member of CLB Learning and you're setting up your funnel, this is where you're going to be setting it up. We have your email marketing and your page builder. So if we go under List Manager, this is where you're going to set up your list. You'll see that I have my CLB Learning leads and I have my subscribers. So you're going to need to, once you set up your list, you need to set up the settings, right? So you have to put your email address, your landing page link. But what's important is you need your address and your signature. Okay, so the signature you can select. You'll see that I have mine set up so it goes in my welcome email, in my email series, and in my broadcasts. So what does that mean? Well, here's my email series for CLB Learning. Come down here for CLB Learning. All right, here's my email series. And so all of these emails, if I click on this email and I scroll down, you'll see that I don't have, well, I have a PS here. And so really what I need to do here, just to show you, okay, I want to show you how lead sleep works because I haven't done this on the default. I'm always learning. So I'm going to put the signature here. If I don't put the signature there, at the end of the PS is where my signature will show up. All right, so I'm going to save this and it's going to show me my email. All right, so if I bring it down here now, it should only have one signature and there it is. So if I put my signature code in between text, okay, so you see how it's in between the text, it's in between CLB Learning and my PS, then it will only put one signature in there. I'm going to show you something else. Oops. Close this. I'm going to come back to this. And I'm going to take that signature out and show you what happens. There we go. Okay, now if I scroll down, do you see what happened? It put, because in my setup of my autoresponder campaign, I have my signature file set up to go into all my emails. So it puts it at the end. So, okay. Now, I'm going to show you one more thing because it's important that you understand these things. Come on, mousy mouse. Mousy mouse. All right. I'm going to go here. All right, so there's no signature file in here, right? But let's say I want to put it, I don't have a PS, so we're going to pretend there's no PS in there. Signature. And I'm going to put forget that I have it set up. Now I put my signature in the bottom. I want to make sure my signature's in there. So I click save. But you're going to laugh at this one, okay? And I've done this before. Oh, it didn't. When I've done that before, it usually puts it in twice. All right, but it didn't. Here I was showing you something and, however, I'm pretty sure if I send my test email, if I put the signature file in here like this at the end, when I get my email, it will be in there twice. Okay, so the rule is, and I do want to change that here. Okay, so on this one, because I have a PS signature, I want to put my signature file in between CLB Learning and PS. Okay, so there we go. So that's that one done. You come on down here. Just trying to get to the bottom of the page. There we go. All right, so I could do that to all of them. So if you'll notice for all of these, so when you go into your emails and you set up your emails, there is no signature file in here. See, Sincerely CLB Learning, and it will automatically put the signature in there. So if I save that and it brings it up, and there's my signature. Okay, because it's already in the settings. So it's a really good thing for you to know, and it makes it so simple because you don't have to keep putting your signature file in your email. You just have to understand that if you want it in between your signature and your PS, you need to physically put it in there. The system is going to put it at the very end of your email. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Broadcasts, this is where you come in and you can send a broadcast to all of your lists or one of your lists, and I recommend you send broadcasts regularly. And I want to show you something here. You see this email here? That is a YouTube video. This, I believe, is, yes, this is a draft. So this one went automatically. This is a YouTube to broadcast, and this one is a blog to broadcast. So if I click on edit, it set it up automatically. Okay, the system set this up. So see, it pulled information from my blog, and then it gives you the link to go to my blog and watch. I think if I push shift, I can grab it. There's the link. It's taking them to my blog. Okay. So that was set up automatically. I did not write that email. This one too, here's this Smart High. I can have a look at this email. And you'll see, discover everything you need to know about the CLB blogging platform. Watch the full video here. So it takes you to our YouTube channel where you can watch the replay of our webinar. Again, I did nothing to that email. As soon as I posted the YouTube video, the email was set up. As soon as I posted my blog post and I saved it and posted it live, it set up an email in Leadsleep. So how did it do that? Well, let's go here to blog to broadcast. And I want you to see the blogs that I have set up here. Okay, so I have my this one at the bottom here, Contact List Builder Coach Janet /feed is my CLB blog. Contactlistbuilder.com is the main blog. This is Dawn's blog. The default is, well, I was showing how to set that up. Okay, I'm going to delete that because we don't post there. And again, here's another one. I was just showing how to set it up. All right, so you have your blog URL, contactlistbuilder.com / whatever your username is for your blog. And then all you do at the end is put feed, right? So if I add a new feed, I'm going to put the blog RSS feed here. So, all right, so it's going to be contact list builder / username / feed. Okay, so you just paste in the URL to your blog, not a blog post, just to the main blog, and then put feed on the end. Now you can edit this email. You'll see it puts a snippet in. By all means, feel welcome to come in here. You can put your signature file. You can actually, type more information here if you want to. All right. And when you're done, you just save it and you tell it what list to send to. Maybe you only want it to go to certain lists or you want it to go to all of your lists. You can send it automatically or just create it and don't send it, which is what happened with my blog one, which is, if we go back over to here to our blogs, here we are, your daily action plan, you'll see that it's a draft. So it hasn't gone anywhere yet. I have not sent that out. All right. So that's your blog to broadcast. YouTube to broadcast is very similar. So you'll see here, it's got your feed URL. So all you do is you click add a new YouTube feed and here's your feed. Okay. You need to put your channel ID here. So you just have to go to YouTube and grab your channel ID. Again, it's got all these codes in here. If you want to put more information in there, you can. Then you just save it. And then when you post a video on YouTube, and I know, Vicky, you're doing the 30-day challenge with your YouTube videos, which is pretty darn awesome. So, like, I highly recommend that you come in here to Lead Sleep and set up your YouTube to broadcast and put your YouTube channel in here so that every time you you do another snippet, another short video, it's going to send an email to all of your leads in Lead Sleep. Now think how powerful that is. They're going to get an email every day that you didn't have to set up. Pretty cool, isn't that? All right, what else do we want to cover? All right, so now we're back down here to our page builder. So we set up our autoresponder. This is where you set up your funnel. So if you go into CLB Learning, this is where you can use all your share codes. If you are a free member, you're going to have to set that up manually. All right, so you're going to add a new campaign in here. You're going to give it a name, CLB Learning Capture 2. Probably already have one that name. All right, so there's our new one. And then we're going to add a new page design to start, just like, we're following the same instructions, except when we get here, you can't use the share code if you are a free member. So you have to add a blank page. Okay. And you're going to come here, and there it is, launch editor. So we're going to launch the editor. And we're going to pick a page. So it's capture page, right? This is why I want to put a picture of what the CLB Learning Capture page looks like so that you can copy it, right? And then you're going to find one that looks similar. And it really doesn't matter. You can pick any of these, right? You just pick a capture page, choose your list manager, use SendSteed, okay? Get your list ID. So then you come here and you find your leads, you find your autoresponder that you set up. Once you set up your landing page, you can come back here and put that in here, and then you just save that. Okay, so now you want to come back to your template. Well, no, we're just going to close this, and there's our template. And so now you want to edit this. All right, so it's CLB Learning, and if you want to use this one, you can. You click on these, you can change the words, or you could just leave this as is if you want. It's kind of a great page. But what I'm telling you is this is not something difficult, because I have people who are free in CLB Learning and they don't know how to do it. So next week or the week after, I think before the summer's over here, I'm going to do a webinar and show you exactly how to set up a funnel as a free member. We'll go through it together so that you know how to do it. Because it's not hard, okay? Lead Sleep is a really, really user-friendly system. You just click on here, and over on the right are the words. So you can change those. You can change the color, and you can't break it. Right? So if you get in here and you mess something up, it doesn't work, you saved it. It's like, oh, you just start over. You just delete that one and start a new one. There you go. Boom, done, gone. All my mistakes are gone. I can start over. How cool is that? Okay. All right. It's really not difficult to do that. So I just want to delete this. All right. Otherwise I'll get too confused. Okay. So that's your page manager. And as I said, I will do a training on how to do that. But for now, all the instructions are inside CLB Learning. The funnel builder, not something that I've used. So if you want to look at that, it's like everything else at Lead Sleep. There are tutorials for everything. So this is a way you can create a funnel that you can share. So it's like the funnels we're creating at CLB Learning. I suppose if I set that one up, it's a different code to share that with our team members. It's, again, only available to pro members. Here you can create a form. So here I have created forms for my blog. Okay, so you'll see that I have forms here. And you can create these forms and then you can get the HTML code. So, right, so here's the code, and then you'd put that on your blog, right? PDF link rebrander. This is something new that I haven't played with, actually. That's brand new. I'm going to have to look into that. That sounds like something that could be potentially fun. Since it's very similar to what we're doing in CLB Learning. In CLB Learning, you have the CLB Quick Start Guide, which is rebranded to you with all of your links and what have you. And so that's what they're doing here. Well, they're having you be able to create a Lead Sleep page with all of your links in it. Image Manager and PDF Manager, two important areas, especially if you're blogging and emailing, because let's face it, you want to put your image in your email, don't you? So again, pro members only. In the image manager, you can upload your image here and then be able to, so you can see I have my picture here. This one is sideways. I never could figure out why, but I have other pictures here. There's my picture there, more pictures of me, right? Pictures of CLB. So I can use these pictures anywhere. It creates, so you'll see it creates a link to the picture that I can use. PDF manager, same thing. Here, we show you in CLB Learning how to create a funnel for the CLB Quick Start Guide. And you can upload your Quick Start Guide here in CLB Learning, or I mean in LeadSleep. And then if you want, you can write a blog post about the Quick Start Guide and include a link to the blog post. So this would be your PDF. So you download the PDF from CLB Learning. If you're an upgraded member, it has all of your information in there, all of your links. And that you download it from CLB Learning and then upload it here. And then you can give away your copy of that report. All righty. Then we have down here is just your affiliate commissions and what have you, pay-per-click commissions, which I want to show you. All right, we're going to click on pay-per-click commissions and check this out. This is the widget, let me show you, that I have on my blog on Coach Janet. I do have it on the main blog as well, but this is the one that gets the most traffic. So if we come down here, as we scroll down, you're going to see bing, bada, boom, sponsored links. These are LeadSleep ads. So when somebody visits my blog post and clicks on one of these ads, I earn a commission. I said, you're not going to get rich. These are just pennies, but those pennies add up. And again, I'm not doing anything. All right. And if you have lots of pennies adding up, well, they add up. So to get the widget code, and this is important, okay? This is really, really, really important. When you're putting the widget on your blog, this creates two different codes. So you can edit this, you can customize it a little bit. You can have 2, 4, or 6 ads. You can have it be responsive, which is what you want. Once you've got that set up, you go get code. Now you are not going to, I repeat, not going to use this one, okay? We're going to scroll down. This is the one that works best because the blog that we have has the LeadSleep widget in it. And that's what you're going to use, right? And so this is the code you're going to use to put that widget on your blog. So hopefully that makes sense, right? Because there's, when you go to put your widgets in, as I show you in the blogging training, the widget is right there and you just click it, put it where you want it, and add that code, and bing, bada, boom, it's all set up for you. All right, what else did I want to talk about here? I think I have covered everything. Oh, except I did show you the tracking on the rotator, but let me show you. Let me go to my page builder. When you mean even this one, here's the CLB video landing page that I created, and we show you how to do that, how to put a video on your landing page, and you can see that we've had clicks and action. So action on a lead capture page means a subscriber. It means somebody filled out the form and clicked submit. Action on a landing page means they clicked a link on that page. So if you have a link for them to go and sign up or a link to go see somewhere, they've clicked a link on that page, okay? I want to go down to my CLB Learning page. It takes me a while. There it is. No, that's not it, but we're getting close. Here it is. So you can see on my capture page, in the last 7 days, I've had 613 clicks to my website and 285 leads since I put this one up there. So if we click on the stats right here, see this little button here? These are your stats. So in the last 7 days, I haven't had any to my page. That's because, no, that's the right page. Let's do 30 days. This page is only rotated on the rotator. So I don't do any advertising to my CLB Learning page other than the rotator. So here's the 30-day stats. A little more activity here. All right. So in the last 30 days, so here we are, the pro ad. You'll see that I had a click here to my page. Now this is the rotator. Okay. So from the rotator in the last 30 days, it generated 4 leads for me. That's pretty cool. When I look at my stats, just let me tell you, it generated 4 subscribers, and I keep track of new members. And this month, I've already had 5 new members. So basically, all 4 of those subscribers, I've got 4, 6, 7, 8 subscribers and 5 new members in CLB Learning. Anybody think those stats are pretty high? That's normal. And you should be seeing the same thing. Now, I want, these are stats just for my personal page. So it shows this is the source, which it tells me this is my rotator, Janet. Udemy, that was an Udemy solo ad that I sent out last month. So this is just the last few days. We have the pro ad. Here, somebody clicked my page on Telegram. How cool is that? And then down here, these are the other rotator members. So these are people, pro members in CLB Learning who are on the rotator, and they are actively advertising the rotator. So that's the code they put at the end. So we know that they're sending traffic to the rotator, and that's one of the qualifications to remain on the rotator. Well, I think I have covered just about everything. I'm going to stop sharing and come back in the room and see if you have any questions. All right, don't see any questions on Facebook. I'm just wondering if that was fairly clear. Did it help? Did you pick up some things you didn't know about Lead Sleep? I sure hope so. I sure hope so. And I sure hope you saw what an amazing little program this is. Seriously. And remember, for your $27 a month or your $19.90, whichever deal you manage to get at Lead Sleep, and again, $27 is number one, affordable. Number two, I'm going to pay you back tenfold. This is an incredible little program. Think of, and I'm not actively using everything that's in here. I am more and more. I use it in relation to CLB Learning, but you can see how powerful this program is, right? Okay, so the leads, Vicki wants me to talk about the Lead Sleep YouTube, the YouTube feed, right? The YouTube to broadcast. All right. If you set it up, so the thing to do is, if you don't want every one of your videos in YouTube to become an email, then you set it up to be, what do they call it? Pending, right? Like it's just saved. It's not sent. And it will be there until you send it. Like you saw in mine. I can go back into desktop sharing, and then I'll show you how to set up your YouTube. Because I know that I had to look when I set up, because there's my feed, right? That's my channel. So if I go to YouTube, channel.
I kind of wanted to know, like, what's the point or how does this help?
What's the point? Well, because it's sending an email to all your members with your video, to all your leads in Leadsleep. It's sending an email broadcast to all of your subscribers with your video.
So you don't have to go do it yourself. It just automatically does it.
It's just
As long as
automatically
you got it
sends.
set up.
That's right. And so the important thing is that when you set up a video, when you host a video, let me come back to Leadsleep. All right, so this is just the default video. I did add, while there, please show some, it should say some love. Love, comment, and share. Okay. Thanks and have a great day. So I added that. It does put my signature in there. I didn't need to put signature because it'll put it automatically. So I should actually take that out because it's a broadcast, right? Now I could add more information here if I want. It's going to see this snippet code. It's going to pull whatever snippet you put on your video. So let me show you that. So here's this is a great question because YouTube can be a little bit confusing. All right, so here's one of my videos. I'm just going to edit this video. And so in the description, it grabs all of that and puts it in your email. So that's something to keep in mind when you're uploading your video and you're doing your description. Remember that that description is going to go in your email. And so you want to write something. I mean, and then if you set your email or your broadcast here, this is active. So it goes out automatically, but I could change it down here to just create, don't send. And I could come back in, and then what will happen is it will create the email just like it did here for my blog. So here, pardon? Oh, that was something else there. Okay, so here's my email from my blog post, and you'll see it's in draft position. And so if I wanted, I could come in here and change what has been written here. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm hearing background noise there from someone. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing. All right, we got George. George, I can hear your background. I'm gonna mute you there. All right. So Vicky, did that help? I see that you're muted there. Did that make more sense?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I didn't even know this is like a stepping out of my comfort zone kind of thing that I'm trying out.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I know. That's what it made me think of you, because this is now you don't have to take that and go write a email to send it just does it for you. So every day it'll just send an email out to your lists. Like, how cool is that? We have to build
that
our
is very
list.
cool, and I appreciate you pinpointing that for me.
Yeah, you're
Thank
welcome.
you.
I mean, it is something. I mean, I know Rob's doing his videos too. Something you might want to bring up with Rob and see if he's got that set up here, because it will send out an email to all his leads right away. So I'm not sure if he uses Leadsy, but yeah, it's a very
Yeah, he does.
Leadsy has some amazing features. It really does. I've looked at the rebrander hosting service, right? We didn't talk about that. You can upload your images and your PDFs, right? So we did talk about that. Never mind. It's on my list. All right, now next week, what's on the agenda? Viral mailers. So next week we're going to talk about viral mailers and what is happening with my calendar. I am taking some time off. Our granddaughter, little Zadie, she's 10 years old. She'll be 11 in October, is coming to visit for a week all by herself.
Oh,
She's flying here all by herself. I just can't wait. She'll be here on the 31st. So we will have a call on the 31st. And then there'll be no calls in August. And I'll let you know when, you'll get the notice when we start them up again. I'm just going to take a couple of weeks off and enjoy this crazy heat. Hopefully it cools down soon, but right now it's pretty warm. So that's it. Next week, viral mailers. Make sure you tell all your friends and be here at noon Eastern next Wednesday. You guys have yourselves a great week. You know where to find me if you have any questions. If I can help you with Leadsy, get things set up, I'm your girl. Come talk to me. So you guys have a great week, and thanks for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Bye for now.
thank you.